Hey everybody, it's Monday. I just came off of a long weekend with Courtney coming to visit. She's back in Nashville now. And today I just wanted to go over a couple things that I've learned over the past few videos. And that the first thing is that I've kind of been acting like everybody that watches the most recent video has watched all the videos beforehand, and that's just not the case. And I need to do a better job of not acting like the whole video is an inside joke, or I don't need to act like everybody has already watched all of my videos. And so each video needs to be new, and each video needs to not assume things. And so that's something that I've learned. If this is your first video, my goal is to become a better speaker, a more effective speaker. And part of that process is trying to eliminate as many filler words as possible. And so in the video, if I say a filler word, I cut myself off, I end the video, and that's how I go about my day. I'm building an app. It's an app that helps people become better investors. That's the sole focus of it. Part of it is keeping up with the markets and digesting the markets into a way that is simple to understand. And the other part of it is tracking your portfolio, having metrics for your portfolio, things to look at and things to break down so you know how to invest in the best way possible for your goals. That is my goal with the app, with the business. My whole goal in life is that I feel like that is my gift and my calling, is in the financial markets and helping other people reach their goals in that. And so part of my goal is to become a wealth manager or a financial advisor. And I want to help people achieve their financial goals and lower the stress and anxiety around finances. And so that's kind of what I feel like I am meant to do. And this video and all the videos I release are part of that goal, part of growing an audience to help people become better in their financial journey. And I am also a Christian, and so not every video will be about it, but I will definitely have Christian values and what I learned in my walk with the Lord woven into all these videos. And that's a big part of my life and a big part of what my calling might also be. And so that's the plan with the videos. I want to become a good enough speaker on videos and just talking to the camera. And I will keep releasing videos like this where if I say a filler word, I cut myself off. And if I kind of stutter or have a hard time articulating my thoughts, I will also cut myself off. And I will just end the video there and try to improve the next day. And once I become pretty good at it, once I can talk to the camera without any problems and speak effectively for maybe over 10 minutes or so, I will probably start a podcast, and I will release the audio onto podcast platforms, and then I will have the YouTube video. And there will be some sort of name with the podcast, and it will be a succession of episodes. So I'll start off with episode 1, 2, 3, and go on from there and host a podcast in a similar way to how a lot of creators on YouTube will have their podcast, and on certain episodes they'll have guests, and that'll be longer because it will be less of me talking directly to the camera, but me having a conversation with somebody else. And I will, for the most part, be talking just to the camera in my podcast, but I will have the occasional guest. And so I think that'll be a lot of fun to get to do. And my goal with the app and with the podcast and with the wealth management is just to help as many people as possible with investing. And the podcast will be, I will still try to have the podcast as a daily thing. And what will be covered in the podcast is mostly market stuff, performance stuff, which I am dabbling into. I'm trying to decide whether I want to implement any of my fitness stuff. I think for now, I need to stay focused on investing, markets, progress on the app and on this podcast, personal life, progress with that, and just my walk with the Lord and how that's going. And so that's kind of where I want to end the podcast today. I've said "and so" a lot of times. That's kind of become my filler word. I've stopped saying a lot, but it's kind of morphed into "and so." And that's what I want to fix going forward. But I didn't stop my podcast early or my video early because I wanted to get all the points that I wanted to across. And I will be developing some sort of system that I can do and certain things that I say every time, so that if someone's new to the videos, they'll kind of get an idea of what's going on the back end. See y'all.